She's the Lin Kuei Kitana. I'm Bang Gao Chun-Li Kitana.
I'm Jasmine.
And this is 12-year-old ponytail.
Desu, bitch.
Who is this insufferable child?
Mother, please.
I will finish with the Lin Kuei could not.
Because mother,
No
welcome
women
back
allowed.
to Watch-A-Lerngz, covering RuPaul's Drag Race Season 16, Episode 14. What was it? Booked? Busy?
Fandango.
The books. The autobiography.
Oh, the books. The memoirs.
Booked and looked. So, the girls are doing like... They did this in like Season 2.
It's Season 5. No, that was Perfume.
She just talking to talk because it was Season 2.
It was
because
Season
of Jessica
2.
Wild.
Talking
to talk.
Dream.
I'm your mama.
No. My mother is kind of mother.
I want a paternity test.
So, Q, Plain Jane, Sophia Cristal, and
Q.
Mhi'ya.
Let's be real. Were we expecting anybody else to be in the top 4?
Mhi'ya.
No. Absolutely
Mhi'ya
not.
maybe would have been 5th place. I expected her to knock out more.
I expected Sam...
but she did.
Sam Smith.
No, what was the Judy Garland one?
Not Plasma.
Plasma
has not topped her motherfucking green look when she first entered. Since
The yellow look.
The yellow.
No, the yellow look 8.
She got 1.
One crown.
And, I mean, she won.
And she went home in the ugliest look that she had. So...
Oops,
it was a sewing challenge.
Anyways, but these girls, they're all talented.
Yeah.
This is a sell your book challenge too.
Branding challenges are hard.
It's not hard because there was a very specific criteria that you have to do. You just have to be charming in your interview, and then at the end, you have to plug your book.
So
And
where did Plain go wrong?
she didn't plug her book.
She did not plug her book.
And number 2, I feel like there was no talking about her actual book. It was just how she felt about other people. Like, she's like, you're interviewing me.
She's still reading Amanda to the floor. Oh
Still, and it's like, girl,
Yes.
how is this a learning lesson for you? Like, the other part when you were saying, well, someone was a bitch to me, so that was positive for me. So it's like, okay, I get that. So not everybody's a villain, even though it's perceived that way. But at the end of the day, what we learned from her in her book is, you're a bitch.
Also,
and I'm just a bitch.
Police. I don't know. Then Sophia had that talk about her slew foot, and I was like, okay.
Well,
I feel like they've been running that into the ground. Let that lady in her condition breathe.
They kind of just like boxed her into that, to be honest, because Michelle has said that shit like
14 times.
But that was smart
and
of
Rue
her.
laughs every single time. I mean, if they're giving it to you, you take what they're giving you and you secure the win.
But
so
I
get
mean,
it.
And if you're talking about farting.
I actually thought hers was clever because it's a play on words, but then it took a serious note because that if she had talked went a silly note like how Plain was a little
she would have been in the
campy,
bottom.
She would have been in the bottom because they were like, girl, you're not being vulnerable.
Because this
you're
challenge,
being
they want you to
goofy
be
again.
vulnerable. Very much so.
Even the tone of her interview was a little more somber. Tik Tok.
Was that scary? Anyways, then honestly we get to the final, the bottom 2, which is unfortunately Plain and Q.
Which I'm not surprised. Q's was also very like, girl,
all over the place.
What are you even talking about?
I don't even know what Q's was really
Alphabet
about.
soup,
Like,
loop-de-loop. That's
no!
Monkeys and rabbits, loop the loop. That she was trying to give soup for the soul. Them children's book.
When y'all talking about soup, I remember BB. Remember when BB came out as a kind of? They were let me tell you some her.
She did a peanut
Hold on.
soup.
They had to do. They're like, oh, you have to be a can of soup, and it was like, I mean, okay, whatever. So everybody being funny. BB like
took it
baby,
seriously.
My kind of soup has 350 calories per serving. It's made from the most authentic milk.
bitch. She came as a stew
From
my home country.
She was like, oh, this is
Cameroon.
African excellent soup. And if you drink it, you
will feel revitalized. And
I was like, BB!
years to your life.
Girl, she out here writing ingredients like they're going to make the soup. I'm like, girl.
But she won.
I was confused. So Q was trying to do that. I was like, why are you soup?
Because here's the thing, the interviewer to me was kind of feeding her answers a little bit. Like, she would ask her questions and be like, oh, yeah, like, because they know, like, saying no would be like, not.
He was very good at his job.
You gotta yes and. First rule of improv. Yes and.
Yeah.
Because you can't say no but. That's like... That's like the ultimate detractor.
Yeah.
So that's why she was in the bottom. Plain was in the bottom. Plain gagged that she was in the bottom. I was like, girl.
But she was still very charming with it.
She was.
She was, but I feel like the reading of people who are not here is kind of like because it's like, how about you read the people who are still here? That's the people who are going to send you home and read you while you're watching the TV on the couch.
But it's like, what if, like, I don't know, she says her persona is being a bitch.
Which, let me tell you something.
That's her drag.
I embrace it. Both arms.
Right.
Full body hug. But it just wasn't a good selling for the book because you didn't talk about the book.
Yeah, you gotta merge it with, you can't just be a bitch all the time.
Right, you were just a bitch and didn't even talk about the book.
What happened to the book?
Excuses.
Where's the book?
Plug the book, bitch! So, and then the lip sync was okay. Tina Turner.
Let me tell you something.
That lip sync was very
That
good.
spotlight never left Plain Jane.
At
She
all.
looked so fucking good. The body was perfect.
The
Her
titties
tits
sat
were
right.
Perfect. She looked so beautiful.
So y'all gonna do cute like that?
Who was that?
She looked crazy on stage. Doing these arms like this is not lit.
She was trying, mother!
And her outfit was falling apart. I don't like it.
It was flopping left and right.
No, ma'am. Where's the hammer? Gaga.
Well, with that, we are going to say goodbye.
Oh,
to
I have
Miss-
both because
Wow, in between
Not
her
the hammer
eyes.
thief shall con. Kitana con.
Katana.
Well, with that, we have to say goodbye to Miss Q. But we do have our top 3.
Finally, we've been waiting for her to go. I don't know. I just don't like sore losers.
After you started bitching to Saphira for beating you.
Even now, she's like, well, I feel like 2 of those wins belong to me. And I was like, bitch, I bet all the wins belong to you in your mind when they really don't.
Bitch.
Girl, goodbye. And
Can I make one more point about the slew foot?
Go for it.
Y'all was saying that it's been driven to the ground. But if I must say, Senora Crimson, you laugh every single time someone mirrors the jokes that you say. So I'm like, I understand why Rue.
Because I'm funny.
So Rue must think the same thing. I'm just saying. Because this is the main one who's like, you are hilarious if you recycle one of her jokes. She's like, where did you learn that geniusness from? So, Saphira, continue being a genius.
Are you trying to say
You hoes are hypocrites.
your mama?
Which is our mama. But with that, we have our final 3. Plain Jane, Sophia Cristal, Nymphia Wynn.
Whose team are y'all on?
Honestly, Nymphia, first of all, the photo shoot.
Your team Nymphia?
For the
The
win?
photo shoot, because I don't know. Here's the thing. I know Saphira is gonna win.
Well,
It's been written in the stars
Hey,
and in the contract.
this is giving Sasha Colby again. I'm
Go!
everybody but Sasha.
But I'm praying somehow Nymphia can pull it
Nymphia is
through.
fan favorite currently.
Because her photo shoot to me was the best.
Those shoes were amazing.
The jacket was great. She already came in fashion.
But Saphira's gives you BET.
Which is very nice. But fashion, baby.
And plain. Well, and she's never been in the bottom, I will say. Nymphia, no, never been in the bottom ever. Oh, girl, her phone, child.
She's indestructible. I got insurance.
Oh, period. Okay. We'll go back to Smash.
No. So with that, we are going to see y'all next week in our favorite place. The Drag Race Lollapalooza Coliseum Smackdown for the crown, bitch!
Not a soul can clock.
That's right. This is how Mirage can still motherfucking win the
Put
thing.
her
Yeah!
Your feet, my